Once upon a time, in the busy city of London, there was a little girl named Rosamond. She loved all things pretty and never cared to think about her rushed decisions. One day, while she was out shopping with her mother, she marveled at all the lovely things being sold in the windows.
Mother, I wish I could buy very pretty things. Wouldn't it be nice?
Yes, it would be very what? Oh no, what would you do with all of it?
Oh, I think of that later.
Rosamond's mother shook her head as they continued. They came to a milliner's shop, where Rosamond stared out the all long ribbons that hung, the bright and the colorful hats, and the beautiful flowers displayed on the window.
Oh, Mother, isn't all so pretty? You should buy them.
Them? What would you do with all of them?
Oh, I'm sure you will find a use for it.
Rosamond, I'd rather know that you used before buying it. Well, let's move on.
Rosamond sulked as they went by the milliner's shop. Walking, they soon reached the jeweler's. There, she looked with awe at all the sparkly necklaces and trinkets that were laid out.
Mother, look! Aren't they just lovely?
Yes, they are.
I love all of them. Can we buy it? Can we?
But Rosamond, we already have enough jewelries, and I don't feel we should buy more.
But, Mother, the colors are so beautiful. And perhaps, isn't that enough the reason to buy it?
Do you really feel that way? Well then, I must disagree with you, Doreen. Now, we must get our groceries.
And so Rosamond was dragged away from the shop and grimly followed her mother into Chemist's store. There, she saw many bottles of different shapes, sizes, and glistening colors. But her eyes fell on the single purple jar.
Mother, doesn't that jar look super pretty? Can I have it?
What will you do with it?
I will use it to put flowers in. That'll look nice.
But you already have enough flower spot. Come on, let's go.
But even as they walked out, Rosamond's mind was still on the purple jar.
Mother, I don't think you have any money.
Oh, I have money, sweetheart.
Well, then, I don't understand you. If I had money, I will buy all the ribbons and jars and trinkets I will find.
Is that so? Well then, I don't think you should buy just anything. Otherwise, we will not have any money, and the only pretty things is in our life.
Wow, that will be amazing.
You know, I think that if you check that jar more carefully, you would not like it very much.
Oh, I definitely like it. Pretty things don't need to be checked, you see?
Just as they walking, Rosamond felt something hurting her foot.
Ow! Mother, wait! There's something in my shoe.
She removed it, only to find a huge hole.
Oh no! And these were my best shoes. How could have this happened?
Why did you wear them?
Because they look so pretty. But now, they ruin I need more shoes.
So, the two of them went to find the cobbler's shop. Poor Rosamond had to walk very carefully, lest she hurt her foot on anything sharp. Soon, they entered the cobbler's shop.
Hello there. Two beautiful pairs of shoes for two lovely ladies. Oh, just a pair for my young one. That would be easy. See that pair over there? They will fit her perfectly.
Well, don't you think this shop is pretty as well? I don't. These shoes are blunt and dull, and it smells terrible in here. Ew. Well, that's the smell of new leather. You'll have to see whether the pair will fit. It looked just about my size. You can't be sure until you try them. The same way you won't know if you like the jar until examining it properly. I won't have to check that. I know I will like it. Can you buy me both shoes and the jar, Mother? Well, I don't have money to buy both of them. You will have to choose anyone. Why don't you decide for yourself? In that way, you will be responsible for your own actions.
So mother left Rosamond to ponder about the jar and shoes while she went to talk to the cobbler. Rosamond looked disdainfully at the shoes, but as she thought about the sparkly purple jar, she immediately brightened up. When her mother returned, she spoke without any hesitation.
Mother, I decided on the purple jar. The shoes are not so bad. I'm sure they can last a month. Oh, very well then. But you must promise me that until a month passes, you won't ask for any shoes.
Rosamond nodded as they happily skipped out of the cobbler shop, which was very foolish as her foot soon as started to hurt.
Ouch! Ow!
And so at the chemist, Rosamond smiled gratefully as she was handed the bright purple jar. As they walked back home, she hugged the bottle tightly, but walking was not easy every now and then. A stone would find its way into the shoe.
Oh, Mother, my foot hurts. It was your choice, remember? Do you want to give the bottle back? What? No. I I can walk fine. It doesn't hurt that bad.
And so, she continued to limp until they reached home. She took off her shoe, only to find it completely ruined.
Well, I can use my normal shoes. Now for this beauty.
Rosamond picked some pretty flowers they had brought and went to put them into the jar. But as she opened it, a horrible stink came out.
Ew, what is this? What's wrong, darling? Mother, this jar contains some stinky liquid. I need to put the flowers in it. Well then, why don't you fill it with water? You'll have to throw that other liquid out.
She went to the sink and poured all the dark liquid out of the jar.
Oh no! It's just a normal jar.
Indeed it was. The purple liquid inside had been what had made the jar was so attractive, and now little Rosamond was completely heartbroken.
Oh, Mother, what do I do? I don't want this jar anymore. Why not? You can still put the flowers in it. No, I want this jar because it was purple. Well, I told you to check it more carefully. If you had, then maybe you wouldn't have brought the shoes instead. Shoes, Mother! If I gave you back this jar, can you buy me the shoes for me? I'm sorry, my dear, but as I said, no shoes until month ends. You will have to do without them.
Rosamond wasn't happy, but she stuck to her promise and didn't grumble. That is, until the next day when her father surprised them. My dear, we have been invited to a dance this evening at the next town.
We will have such a great time. Won't we, children? Wow! A dance!
And so when evening came and everyone got ready, Rosamond went to find her shoes.
Oh dear, the only good shoes I have are ruined. Maybe father won't see them and he will let me go. But as they were all leaving, her father caught sight of them. Rosamond, what are you wearing? Those shoes are disgraceful. Change them at once. But father, I don't have any other shoes.
Well, then, you cannot come to the dance wearing those. You'll have to stay home tonight.
Poor Rosamond begged her father to take her, but he was a stern man, and in the end, they left without her. Oh, what have I done? If I only been smarter, I'm more careful with my choices. The next day, Rosamond was thoroughly sad and gloomy. What's wrong, Rosamond? Oh, Mother, today is Alice's birthday, and I can't even attend the party. I made such a silly decision, but in the end, it was my own fault. I'm glad that you realize your own fault, and it's a very brave thing to do. So, as a reward, here. Mother gave Rosamond to open the box she was carrying in it. She saw a lovely little pair of shoes, just for her. These are simply beautiful. But what about my promise to you? Well, dear, you made that promise. I never promised you anything.